In Burkina Faso, customs officers in the city of Koudougou have just pulled back the curtain on something staggering. Over 1 billion CFA francs worth of illegal goods, not just drugs, but industrial-grade poisons that could have contaminated the environment and devastated entire communities. The operation was a victory, but it also raises disturbing questions about the criminal networks operating across West Africa. Let's listen to the customs officers describe what they found.
Up with this clever idea to completely repackage Vodi into another container just by changing the name. When you look at it, it has a different name, but in reality, the content is Vodi repackaged inside to make it easier to pass through and often get the authorization to cross certain borders. Marijuana, Indian hemp. Depending on the capacity, it's 1 kilogram or 1.5 kilograms for some and half a kilogram, 0.50 kilograms for others. So we have in total around 3 tons of seized drugs with an estimated value of 750 million. That's as far as the drugs are concerned. The products we were able to see this morning during the operation that was carried out, there are therefore several types of products of all kinds. You must have noticed products that can harm human health, but also the environment, such as cyanide. 1,708 drums of cyanide. It's an unprecedented seizure. In my memory as a customs officer, I don't remember if we have ever been able to seize such a quantity. It is important to specify this because, given the dangerous nature of the product and the strict regulations governing this type of product, it is a smuggling trend occurring on a formidable scale. I really want to congratulate these officers for these seizures, and the total amount of this operation involving prohibited products, which were therefore seized, is more than 1,100 million CFA francs. All categories combined: cyanide, herbicide, drugs, cigarettes, tires, etc., etc.
1,100 million CFA francs. That is the combined value of what was seized inside the customs yard at Koudougou. In any currency, that is a staggering number. But when you look at the individual items, the story becomes even more alarming. Let us break down exactly what the customs officers found, starting with the most dangerous product, 1,708 drums of cyanide. The customs director himself called this haul record-breaking. According to reports, this cyanide arrived in Burkina Faso illegally from a neighbouring country. It was first transported by Pirogues across a waterway in the Nako area, then offloaded and moved by Tricycles to storage warehouses on the outskirts of the city of Gaoua, ready to be repackaged and circulated. The total value of the cyanide alone, more than 260 million CFA francs. The customs officer also mentioned 3 tons of drugs, mainly cannabis and Indian hemp, with an estimated street value of 750 million CFA francs. And the list does not stop there. The customs officers also mentioned cyanide, which, as the testimony says, is subject to strict regulations. Handling it is one thing, but to see over 1,700 drums trafficked across borders, undetected points to highly organized, well-funded criminal networks. And the danger posed by cyanide is not just to human health. If improperly stored or disposed of, it can contaminate water sources, poison agricultural land, and cause environmental havoc for decades. The same customs yard also held explosives, cigarettes, prohibited medications, and tons of sugar. The variety is staggering. This is not a single smuggling ring. It is an ecosystem of illicit trade. Now here is the bigger picture. Burkina Faso is landlocked. Everything that comes in, legally or illegally, must pass through its borders. The fact that over 1,700 drums of cyanide and 3 tons of drugs could be smuggled into the country without being detected earlier suggests that criminal networks have found ways to bypass or corrupt existing border controls. They are using waterways and remote drop-off points. They are bribing officials. They are falsifying documents. This seizure is a victory, but it is also a wake-up call. For the alliance of Sahel states, Burkina Faso, Mali, Niger, such trafficking directly undermines national security. The revenue from these illegal flows can fund insurgent groups. The drugs can fuel addiction and social decay. The cyanide can be weaponized or cause environmental catastrophe. And there is another layer to this story. This is not the first major customs seizure in Burkina Faso. In February 2026, customs officers intercepted over 1.5 million dangerous tapentadol tablets hidden in biscuit boxes, enough to fuel an addiction crisis. That same operation also uncovered 140 bags of cyanide and thousands of cartons of counterfeit motor oil. In April 2026, Customs seized an additional 100 kilograms of cyanide and 389,000 tablets of banned medication in Bobo Dioulasso. The pattern is alarming. Large-scale smuggling networks are operating across the country, targeting not just luxury goods but dangerous, life-threatening products. The fight against this scourge is far from over. The customs officers who carried out this operation should be commended. But the question remains, how many more drums of cyanide are still out there? How many more shipments of drugs are waiting to cross the border? The victory at Koudougou is a blow to the criminal networks, but it is not a knockout. And as long as the demand exists, both for the drugs and for the minerals that require cyanide, the traffickers will keep trying. That is the reality of the Sahel today. A region rich in resources but under siege from forces both foreign and domestic. If you believe that African institutions need more support to fight these threats, share this video. Subscribe to Voice of Africa and comment below, where are you watching from? Ouagadougou, Koudougou, Bamako, Niamey, Accra, London, New York. The world is listening.